It's not habits that we can form the next day and figure out that, oh, now I know how to rest completely perfectly, but it's a life journey. My name is Leah Sands. These are some of my art pieces that I'm working on for an exhibition that we're having here at Look Up Amsterdam. They are part of an illustration project actually for a book that is called the Jacht Naar Rust, which in English is translated to The Hunt for Rest. So it is a book that's comprised of 15 different chapters about the idea of rest in the Christian tradition. And the idea was to have the illustrations be in a dialogue with the chapters that were written by different theologians, Christian thinkers in the Netherlands. This one is about how 5 virtues can help lead you to a place of rest, how that should look, and it's quite abstract, these thoughts and these ideas of rest and virtues and how do you display virtues. 5 large stars in the sky with the idea of astronavigation. It was used for a long time by ships, by scientists, of a way of finding our space in the world. So you're looking from a really large thing in order to find your very minuscule spot in the world. Is the heavens open in order to translate that into what should I do? And so also with these virtues, they're really big abstract things, but they can still, if we take the virtue of humility, we can bring that into our own small life and minuscule life and figure out how do I use the value of humility to influence my life and my journey towards rest. A donkey that's being led also through the desert, very slowly walking, going on its journey, laden by things of life. That is kind of to symbolize that how to rest, and these virtues take time and it takes patience. This one right here, this idea of trouts swimming upstream and constantly fighting against the water in order to find their place of rest and to find destination. But in the meantime, they are constantly fighting and swimming with this idea of that restlessness is pushing them forward. The other side of it, so rest and unrest, there's this constant balance between what this book is about and how do we look at rest, how do we deal with rest. There's a chapter about the Sabbath. What is the Sabbath? Why is it important? There's a chapter about the Eucharist. How does that bring us rest? Is that important? In modern society, we don't really know how to rest. So this idea of rest, of really building that muscle, is quite lost in our society because we're so busy with go, 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 that we actually don't learn how to rest. I hope when people come into this space that they're able to really take time and to contemplate what rest is for them, personally, but also in society. Also find that rest is something that's within us and not something that we are dependent on from the outside. But to have 16 illustrations to kind of explore the idea of rest, and then in combination with the book with different chapters about rest, that hopefully we can get a bigger perspective of what rest is.